for the stay while you hopping from out the car. I couldn't accept that every time, baby. What the fuck you thought? I'm 19, you just one option. I can find different things, I can't never ever stop. You spoke on confidential things, then you show me how you rock. None of that ain't make me leave your side, I was always by. Oh yeah, I've been moving on. Chasing that money, I ain't letting nothing control us. Did so much for that side, we never said they owed us. I never treated you right, that's what the fuck you told us. But hold up, slide. Don't go. Walk it.
Last $15. I was like, he was like, appreciate it. And he asked for some more gas money, so I gave him some more gas money. He asked me to buy him some weed, and I bought him some weed. Yeah, it's just a whole lot of shit. And what surprised me that day was I really thought we was just gonna go get the gas. I gave him $10 and he was just gonna go about his way. But instead we got the gas and he went on to go get the weed, which was surprising because normally I just don't go anywhere with him. Like, I don't pull up at the spot to go get weed with him. We didn't go out to eat. We don't go on dates. We don't do none of that. And I was just like, that shit was surprising for me. I was like, what? You taking me all the way to West Florida? Okay. That's peanuts. My phone, because his phone was off. He had lost his job and his phone was off. He was really down bad. So that's when, I stepped in to be a fucking girlfriend. But to me, I wasn't a girlfriend. I was a fucking paymaster. Anyway. And I did all that for him because I was just like, well, shit, I got it. Hold on. Why not bless the next motherfucker? Why not help the next motherfucker, right? So, I did that. But back to the nut up part on the 27th. He got to talking to me real fucking disrespectful, and I was only playing, and he was like, well, that ain't got shit to do with me. And I was like, what? He just started talking to me real bad, and I'm going to show you that because I really don't remember what he said or something. Oh, when you get the damn 20, shut the hell up. When you get the damn $20, let me know. If you don't, all right, cool. Appreciate it. It was just like, what? Texting him, and then he manipulated me again, y'all. And he was just like, oh, you can't text back, it's cool, say no more, I won't bother you again, and all type of bullshit. I'm just like, bro, like, you're thinking about your fucking self and you're not fucking realizing what the fuck you said to me, how you came at me, and you suspect me not to go off on you, you suspect me not to text you back, and you suspect me to just still smile and just be all happy with you. Like, no, that's irritating. But I didn't think nothing of it, and I was just like, and he came and I was like, you know what, I got the $20 here. And that's when motherfucking he came by. We was getting out the car, Me, my mom, and my granny was getting out the car. He was like, "Hey, mother." That's Granny. "Hey, Granny." I was like, "You're definitely fake." And so he went up and he was like, "I should punch you in your damn forehead." And that's when I punched him. And, we got called in and we made up. I ain't took nothing of it. And then the next day come, he was 22 minutes late to say happy birthday to me. But he said happy birthday to me at 12:22. And then, y'all, what he don't know is I know. So that day, I was just like, yeah. And I grabbed my mother's phone and I was like, I don't want to see your phone. And she gave me her phone and I texted him from her phone. I was like, son-in-law. He was like, hello. And I was like, well, I can't, I'm a, damn, I got him. And I was, damn it. Fuck. Let me try to remember what I said word to word. And I was like, what are you doing? He was like, I gotta work, unfortunately. Thanksgiving Day. November 28th was Thanksgiving, y'all, by the way. Thanksgiving Day, you gotta work. And he worked with generators. He pulled generators and shit. So, that's when he fucking just, I knew then, and I was like, man, we're not gonna work. And he was like, yeah, I gotta work, unfortunately. And so, I was just walking around the house, doing what I do best. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna come. Because I was like, well, I'm trying to surprise her. And I was trying to give you the $20 to go get the shit so you could surprise her. He was like, well, yeah, my sister got the car and I come when she come back. And all type of shit. But I'm just kind of like, your sister, your so-called sister, I don't even believe you, that's your sister. But your so-called sister always got the damn car. Or your mother always got the car. Or you always got to go to Pine Bluff. Or you always got to do something before you come do what you got to do for me. You feel me? Like, I just felt like he just kept putting me on the fucking back burner. Which he did. Everything that I felt, he was doing. Basically, everything I fucking felt, he was doing. So I just really just, it was so to the point where I was just like, I'm not even gonna go off. I'm not even gonna cuss at him. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just let this shit build up, and the next thing he do to me, I'm just gonna let it rip. I'm just gonna tell it all. And I'm just gonna fuck. I feel like he done that type of person where he really don't give a fuck. He don't care. He's just so fucking negative. So that's when I was just laying down in bed because he texted me at 11 something. He was like, how you doing, mama? I was like, I'm okay, I'm good. And that's when he was like, oh, okay. And I asked him if he got to work today. And he was like, yes, at 2. And I'm off tomorrow, which is November 29th. And I was like, oh. And I just said, okay. Because I felt like he was fucking lying. I was like, why the fuck would you have to work on Valentine's? Nope, on Thanksgiving. Some fucking restaurants are closed on Thanksgiving. So why the fuck would you have to work and move generators? Something just didn't sit right. And something, I knew something just didn't sit right. So I told my mom, I was like, Mom, he said that he gotta work and everything. And that's when she was like, nigga, nah, if you believe that, you better look this shit up and call it them people. So I looked it up and I said, no, they say open. And so she was like, internet be lying sometimes. So she pushed the call button. Somebody answered the phone, so I'm like getting a little relief. I was like, okay, when he ain't telling a lie. And she asked, and she was like, are y'all open? And then that's when he was like, my truck drivers are open, but people that load the trucks and move generators and stuff, we're closed on that part. That's how I knew he was lying. That's when I just became so done with him. I was so fucking done with him. And he texts, and when he texts, and I see his name pop up, I didn't say nothing either. It was just like I was gritting my teeth a little bit. And it was just like, I don't know what to say. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to let him know that I know. I don't want to let him know none of this shit. So I told him a code word, something about the damn clouds and trees, and he was like, "What do you mean?" And then I was like, "Time will tell." And he was like, "Bruh, don't start that BS." And I was like, "K, K, K." So basically, I was doing him on him, but yeah. And then a couple hours later, around 8 o'clock, I believe, that's when he was like, what are you doing? Are you good? You okay? That's when he was trying to act all concerned and shit. He was like, you mean you're not doing anything for your birthday, smoking or nothing? I was like, no. And he was like, oh, well, you need to do something. And I was just like, no, I don't care. And then I was like, I actually need to go get some weed. And when I said, I'm okay, that's when he acted all concerned. And he was like, what's wrong? And I was just like, I actually need to go get some weed. He was like, okay, I can take you. I'm finna get off. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, okay, mama, I'm gonna text you when I'm outside and shit like that. I'm gonna just basically show y'all. And, um, you know, we went to my granny house and got it. We went to go get the weed and whatever, and then we came back and we smoked. And we laughed, we hugged, we kissed, we made a fun good time, and then after that, he left. I went in the house, smoked some more, got a little tipsy or whatever, and I went to sleep. And then he texted me. He woke me up at like 6 or 7 something yesterday, which was November 29th. He was like, woman, have you been sick? And I was like, no, why? He was like, my throat hurts very, very bad. I'm going to give you the text message. I'm going to show y'all the text messages too. But I was like, no, I ain't been sick. And he was like, okay, I'm going to ask mama for medicine. I was like, okay. And I was telling him what to do. But at the same time, you could see where I was like, mm-hmm. Because November 28th, I knew for a fact, I was like, watch this nigga come up with an excuse or do something for me to click on him or say something stupid where he's not gonna come to this birthday party. So I just was like, okay. And so I went back to sleep because I was still kind of asleep. So it really didn't bother me. But I started getting this heartache, and it was like, real nervous and jittery and shit. And I was like, something that happened. And that's when I woke up and I just texted him. I was like, nah, this shit don't sit right with me. And I just told him, I was like, bro, I knew you was gonna come up with some shit. And he was like, what you mean? Da 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 da. That's when he started texting me a whole bunch of stupid ass shit. And I'm gonna let y'all see that too. And then after that, he didn't talk to me all day. And I was at the end of that, I was like, I love you, daddy. He didn't text me back from that. He didn't text me all day. And I just finally texted him at 8 o'clock. And I was like, when my sister texted him at 8 o'clock, she texted him and she was like, what are you doing, baby? And he was like, moving stuff. And I was like, oh. And that's when I got the phone. I was like, oh, okay, are you still coming? And he was just like, I don't know, should I? I'm going to show y'all the text message. And then I was like, I apologize, this and that and the third. What's. Really basically begging him for something he was already supposed to fucking do. He knew that November 28th and November 29th was the most important days to me. For the simple fact, You couldn't buy me shit because you broke as fuck. So your money, your time, your effort, and your presence would have been just enough. I don't ask for nothing but those three things. So yeah, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna think about it. Why should you have to think about something that you was supposed to do in the first place? That you said you was doing, that you was coming to, and all of that." But I was on the phone with my homeboy at the same time, and I was just yelling, screaming. I had an attitude last night. I was so angry. I had an attitude. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures too, where you could tell like I really wasn't feeling it at all. Like I wasn't talking to nobody. I did not drink. I had bought 3 bottles of this. 3 bottles. Did not touch not one bottle. I didn't touch one bottle. We also had another alcohol. It was clear alcohol. My mother had made punch. I didn't drink none of that. I was not up to party. I was ready to go home. And it got so bad. Like, I started gave him time. I'm like, okay, I'm going to give him to 10:50. If he ain't here by 10:50, if he ain't said nothing by 10:50, then I'm breaking up with him. And 10:50 came. It was actually 10:51. And I was still typing. And I'm going to show you everything that I said. And I was like, you single, bro. I'm done. And all of that. And then I just felt numb. I just felt so fucking numb. Because I was like, bro, I do everything for you and you can't do this one simple thing I asked you to do. Like, you can't follow through with our plans, what we were supposed to do. That's how you treat people. That's what you do. And you wonder why nobody fucks with you at the end of the day. Nobody's there for you at the end of the day. And you do that. Really? Okay. So then, I don't know, my back. So then that's when, he was, he texts back and he was like, alrighty then. And that's when I called him a hoe ass, dirty ass bitch, I believe. That's how I said it. But I'm gonna show you that too. Um, so I was ready to go. The party originally started at 10, but I just got irritated and mad at everything. The party really started at like 7, 7. And I texted him all that, and so I finally just put on my clothes and makeup, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go have fun. But when I went in my party, y'all, I was not up to party. I did not drink. I did not do none of that. I was so fucking numb. I wanted to cry. On the way home, I was just thinking, I was just so numb. And a suicidal thought came to my head, and I was just like, dude, I just want to take my life. That's how numb I felt. I was like, bro, I just feel so fucking numb. And everything, because I had just broke up with him and everything. And it still kind of hurts bad as fuck for the way he acted and for the way he did. And I was just like, bro, that's some petty shit. You get mad over something I say. It was a whole lot of ways you could have went about the situation, but you decided to go about the situation the negative way, and you already knew that you wasn't going to come, so you needed a way out. So I just told myself, if he don't come or he don't show up and he act the way he act, I'm totally done. It's not getting back together. It's not talking to me. It's not none of that. And the whole night I could not sleep. And I even then I was under medication because my mama knew something was up, but she just didn't want to just tell me, because if I would have talked about it last night, it would have been a mess. So I probably would have just got the ball and crying or whatever. And so that's why I texted him and everything, and I just blocked him. I was just like, you blocked, bro. And that shit happened. And I just came home. I was already undressed. Like, I'm gonna show y'all how I was dressed to, earlier. I took off my heels, I took off my eyelashes, I took off my wig, I took off the outfit, and I just put my regular outfit on, my flip flops, packed all my shit, popped all the balloons. I literally snatched that shit down that was hanging up on the wall. I just took it down and just balled it up and threw it somewhere. And after that, I just got everything and got in the car and we left. And the whole time I was thinking and just thinking. And then after that, that's when he he didn't say nothing. I believe he did say something because I put it on silent alert because I have an outline and I put it on silent alert. But it was a blue in a circle with like the half of the moon. But I don't know what he said because he's blocked. So I was guessing if I unblocked him, I could see what he said, but no, I couldn't. So I unblocked him this morning, which is November 30th, and I unblocked him this morning, and it was still nothing else. I don't know what he said at all. So, from a person I'm taking it so hard because from a person that went through a lot, miscarriage, daddy did some hurtful shit to me. Um, it was just like I've just been in a toxic relationship since I came out the fucking womb, and I take it so hard because my birthday is so fucking important to me because my stepdaddy, for one, is not here. My biological daddy really doesn't know my birthday, and he's not here. It's just a whole lot. It's just a whole lot. And when I tell a person, "Hey, are you gonna do that for me?" and you don't do that for me, that hurts my feelings, and he just didn't understand. So, for you to sit there and act the way you acted, it really fucking got under my skin and it really hurted me. And I just wanted to go off on you and I wanted to hurt you in so many fucking ways. I just didn't because it was no fucking point. And at that point, I knew I had to let him go for the simple fact I just can't. I can't. I just can't. You're so fucking toxic to me, and you do hurtful shit to me, and you suspect me to build with you and be with you and shit like that, but you're not understanding where the fuck I come from. You don't do shit like that. You don't do somebody like that on their birthday for one. And even though I didn't have shit, and I still gave you $15, like that's all I had, and I always made sure he had something before I had it. I literally could have been a dirty ass bitch and just did what I wanted to do at the end of the day. And he just loved to play the victim, and he's not the fucking victim. I know I did stupid shit, and I know I did some shit, but at the same time, you just don't do that. So yeah, this basically how I feel. But I haven't talked to anybody about it or nothing. So I'm just kind of dealing with this shit on my own. And yeah, and I started thinking real suicidal. Like I don't want to be here. I want to take my life. And then I was just like, why? For what? Cause of this nigga? No, don't do that. And yeah, but I still feel like I just want to go take a whole bunch of narcotics and just sleep all day. That's what I really want to feel and really what I want to do. But y'all, I'm finna just try to vibe and go to Walmart and go get this piece because it's a certain type of piece that you have to use for certain type of iPhones to listen to your music. So I got headphones, but I just need that piece to plug my headphones in. So that's what I'm about to go get. So, yeah, thank y'all for listening to me and stuff like that. And I hope you guys enjoy. I will get over this shit soon. I just, I just, I will get over it soon. I'm just depressed right now. But I'll get over it soon and everything. And I was supposed to make this video a long time ago, but yeah. It's your girl Kiara. I'm out.